What's up, guys? It's a beautiful day in Ohio, and today we're going to be doing fuel lines for the Fiesta. So I've got all -6 PTFE AN lines from Deatschwerks. Here's all my connectors. I'll go more in depth when I use these. So yeah, I'll be showing you how to do that today. Let's get started. All right, so I'm going to assume you've already taken off all of your fuel lines. So where we're going to start is back here at the tank. So I've got this adapter from Deatschwerks. All you do is you take it apart, you take this piece right here, and you might have to work it around for a bit to get it to actually slip on this because the plastic was just not correct, I guess. But this is the full performance low pressure fuel pump. So you just slip it on there like that, push it on there, it'll kind of swivel around so you can tighten it. And then you take this piece, slide it over the 5/16 OEM fitting, and you just thread that on. So right now I'm just cutting the AN lines so that I can mount the fittings on them. I'm just using an angle grinder right now. I'll let you guys know how it works. All right, so I've cut my AN line. There's 3 main pieces to the PTFE line. There's the main fitting, there's this little tiny piece, and then the cap that threads on it. You pretty much insert this through here, put this on that, and then thread it in. Also, before you do this project, I would suggest buying a set of these for extra because you can't reuse them. Once it's tightened, that's it. Here's what I bought. I just got them on Amazon. It's a pack of 5. Pretty cheap, but it's worked. I found the easiest way to get these together is to put this on first, slide it as far as you can on there. Then, by hand, I push this and press it in so that it gets in between the PTFE and the stainless steel braiding. So if you look really closely, you can see the PTFE is all in the inside of it, and the outside of it is just the stainless steel braided. Now what you can do is you can push with your hand as hard as you can, push this inside of there as tight as you can get it until it goes all the way in to where you can thread. You want it, you'll know when it's in, but you want to do that, and then you want to tighten it as tight as you can get it. So far, I've started it once and it hasn't leaked. Right now I'm just finishing up some soldering and it doesn't leak. All right, so I got this threaded in just hand tight, and I think this is a pretty good spot for it. And if you can see, it's not actually touching and hitting anything. There's some room for it. So I think this is exactly how I want. So it's a 45, straight to that. So now that I have it coming through, I can route the rest of the lines and see where I need to cut for my tab. All right, so you can kind of see how I routed it. I just kind of follow the OEM lines right up into here, and it's gonna come through. It's gonna come through right here and go right up to where that plug is. So right now what I'm doing is I kind of routed the fuel line where I want it to go, and here's the plug for the fuel pressure sensor. So I'm gonna pull it tight, probably put it right around here so that it can plug in. So I'm gonna make a line right here, I'm gonna cut. Kind of made my connections here on what they're gonna look like. So this is the fuel pressure sensor. You're gonna need one of these adapters. I'll link everything that I'm using in my description. So it's gonna go from the tank to here, to the adapter, and then to the fuel, to the rest of the car. And then this adapter is gonna go from kind of like this, from here to here. This is gonna tee off and go into the actual engine, the direct injection. And then this is gonna come off and go to my aux fuel. There you can see where my fuel pressure sensor is. And then it goes right down under the car where the OEM fuel line goes. And then it pops out right over here. Just comes right where the old fuel line went and right to there. All right, guys, so I made all of my lines. Now, yours might not be the same as mine because of my turbo setup. I just kind of followed the OEM line path. I'd suggest doing that, but run it however you can. So, got a 45 coming off the rail, and then it goes into this T, and then it goes into here. And with this, I actually trimmed quite a bit of it to get the lines to be able to fit better. And you can see here I have this, I would say, I don't know. I kind of want to run a tighter angle. This is a 120 degree. Might even try like a 180 maybe, and then it would come out this way. I don't know. But for now it works. Then I have a 45 coming off of here, going straight down to where I have my fuel pressure sensor. You probably can't see it, but it's right there. All right, now to test to see if your fuel lines are leaking or not, I would recommend turning the car on, not all the way on, but on, and then monitoring the low side FP actual. That's the pressure. I would recommend doing that, holding the clutch all the way and the gas all the way, and then cranking the car and building up pressure, and then stopping, going out, checking if there's leaks. I already did that, so I can just start the car. It get you fucking work. All right, guys, so this is the finished product. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos on this car. I plan to do a lot of videos on it and show you guys everything that I did. Follow the TikTok if you haven't already, if you came from there. Appreciate you guys. This is just temporary since my battery died from sitting so long. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.